If you want to be successful trading the markets, you better focus your efforts on support and resistance. Support and resistance is practically the foundation of technical analysis, and the better traders understand that these levels serve as a starting point for their trading strategies. However, there are some underrated levels that serve as important turning points on the market, levels that are often ignored by a part of market participants. Hey traders, this is Marius, and in this video I will show you 3 overlooked support and resistance areas that you should start pay attention to. The first underrated support and resistance is the monthly market profile. The market profile helps us to understand who is in control of the market and what is perceived as fair value. We are interested in the point of control and the value areas. The point of control is the price where most trading activity took place during the month, while the value area is important because it illustrates where 70% of the trading activity took place during the month. Here's the DAX index on the daily chart. The green line represents the value area high, the red line the value area low, and the blue lines the upper and the lower point of control. The month started at the value area high and found support at the point of control. In the previous month, the price started at the point of control and found resistance at the value area high. Observe how in the past the price acted as important support and resistance. Here's the Dow Jones Index. The month started with the price finding support at the point of control, and now we are approaching the value area high. Observe how in the previous month the value area low acted as resistance at first, and after the level was broken to the upside, acted as support. Also, look in the previous months at the point of control, also acting as relevant support or resistance. Let's look at this Bitcoin chart. Observe how the price found support around the point of control and stopped at the value area high. It then found support once again at the point of control and stopped at the value area low. The point of control then acted as resistance as the price tried one more time to find new highs. The next month, the value area low acted as support and, after broken, as resistance. After a great bull run, the price found resistance at the point of control. Observe the candle wick formed right at the top of the point of control. The next month found resistance at the value area high, and the price plunged through the point of control until it found support at the value area low. I hope you see that these levels are very important, and in the future you'll pay more attention to these areas. The second underrated support and resistance is the yearly pivot points. Most traders concentrate on daily or weekly pivots, but they often forget about the yearly pivot points. It is good to remember that the yearly pivot points can give us a better long-term overview and some decent price targets. Here's the DAX index on the weekly chart. We are currently trading right on the central pivot point. Observe how the price rejected the yearly pivot point a few months ago and how this area acted as a resistance for the beginning of the year. Also, observe how this year's low is actually the S1 yearly level. Many traders would have missed this detail as they concentrate their efforts on daily and weekly pivots. Here's another example, the Dow Jones Index. Observe how we started the year with 3 consecutive bull candles, but the upward move was stopped at the R1 yearly level. The market plunged but found support, that's right, at the yearly central pivot point, which also coincided with the R2 level from the previous year. Look in the past and observe how the yearly pivots represented important areas of support and resistance. Most of these levels are not visible on lower time frames, so start paying attention to these levels and you might find some decent support and resistance levels for your setups. The third underrated support and resistance is the round numbers. Let's face it, we tend to use round numbers rather than uneven numbers. This also applies to technical analysis, where traders tend to round the numbers up or down in order to simplify things. Look closely at this DAX index chart and you'll notice how the price behaves to such psychological levels. You can see how well the price responds to such areas. When the price approaches these levels, the number of transactions and trading volume both increase. Here's another example, the gold chart. Pay attention to the price action around those psychological numbers. When you analyze the chart, see how the price behaved at round levels. See if the market stalled at that level and see if we have any candle wicks around those levels. Look at this area. The market stalled around this level for 6 days before it finally broke to the upside. The next time the market reversed to that level, it bounced immediately as a lot of traders were trapped on the short side from the previous battle around that round number. You can clearly see that the price was unable to continue its downward trend right at this area. As the price finally managed to close below that level, it stopped at another round number. Here's the Euro USD. We are approaching the 1.15 round number. We have 4 important candle wicks at this level without considering the recent 3 candle wicks from the previous price action. 1 round number lower at 1.14 level, we have around 8 or 9 candle wicks. Personally, I doubt that the price will continue to go lower around these levels without any fight, as in the past the price reacted aggressively around those levels. By themselves, all these support and resistance levels mentioned before will offer important information, but when combined, they become a powerful leading tool that will generate accurate entry points. This is what we call a confluence. A confluence is an area with multiple support and resistance levels. Although it might seem complicated, finding confluence on the chart is not so difficult. You just have to train your eye to spot chart areas where multiple levels meet. Finding confluence on your charts is very important because these areas offer high probability trading opportunities. After all, if 2 or more relevant levels are coming together at the same point in the market, that must mean something. If you got any value from this video, please consider subscribing to this channel and like this video, as it will help us to grow our channel in the future. Until next time.